Do is make a phone call to her new husband, Caleb Snyder.
Oh.
Hey, what's all this?
I was gonna serve you breakfast in bed.
You're gonna spoil me.
I'm gonna try. Good morning, Mrs. Snyder.
Mrs. Snyder. I can't believe it. I'm gonna be a very good wife to you.
You are already the perfect wife.
Not quite. I'm not much of a cook.
Well, if you want to learn, Mom will teach you. She taught Lily. Lily didn't even know how to boil water. Here, have your juice.
Oh, I'd rather have a little coffee if you got it.
Coffee, sure.
It's a little cold in here.
Yeah, we turn down the heat at night to save on fuel. Here you go.
Thanks.
Coffee, madame.
Thank you very much. Got a chance to really take a look at the place last night with all the people in here. Could use a facelift.
Yeah, I could use some remodeling. Actually, Cal offered to do it, but Mama turned him down.
Why?
Well, Mama doesn't want to take Cal's money. But this year is going to be a banner crop. We're going to have plenty of money to make lots of improvements, especially with you. You can help. I know you have great taste. I know you taste good.
Oh, I'd love to help. Maybe we could do it kind of like Cal's place.
I think we can do anything we want now that we're together.
Andy. Andy, come on. Up. Wake up. Let's go. Come on.
I wish we knew the name of the guy that he talked to from AA yesterday. Honey.
Come on, Andrew. Let's go. Come on. Get out of bed.
What, Julie?
Taking him. I'm going to put him in the shower. I want you to call Susan, see what we should do.
All right,
Come
what's
on,
her
let's
number?
go.
What's Susan's number?
555-1953.
Hello?
Bob? Is that you?
As the world turns.
The grimy stuff on the glass of my microwave door.
Muckmeyer. The dirt that streaks across my windows.
Fur?
That icky stuff that sticks to my mirror.
Whatever you call it, now you can get rid of it. Because one of the oldest names for a cleaning powder.
I came by to talk to Susan about her schedule. She was ill yesterday.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry, but do you think she feels well enough to talk to me? John and I really need some advice. We just found Andy passed out on the floor.
Oh, no. Hold on a minute. Susan?
Bob, I was just flipping our omelet. Who is that?
It's Kim. She wants to talk to you about Andy.
Kim?
Susan, listen, Andy's in a very bad state of affairs. We thought things had kind of calmed down after he spoke to the guy from AA, but obviously he had a bottle hidden someplace, and we just found him on the floor of his bedroom, passed out.
Is he unconscious now?
No, he's, well, he's very groggy. John's thrown him in the shower, but we don't know how to get a hold of the man from AA.
I'll get the name of somebody he can call in Chicago. In the meantime, get some coffee and keep him on his feet. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. What's your number there?
I know the number. May I speak to him?
Oh, sure. Kim, Bob wants to talk to you.
No, just tell him I'll call him right back. I want to order the coffee up first.
Okay. She'll call you right back. She's got to get some coffee for Andy. Kim, I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Okay, Susan, thanks very much. Bye-bye. Room service. I'd like to order a large pot of black coffee, room 19. Thank you. is he?
Cold water sobering him up. He's sitting in the bathtub with the shower running all over his head. Did you get in touch with Susan?
She's gonna try to get the name of somebody from AA for us. I just ordered black coffee.
Why does he do this? He was fine last night. He's the one who said he wanted help.
Found that on the floor.
This girl is gonna destroy this young man. When does this stop?
Yeah, Cal, we appreciated the privacy after that wonderful serenade
It was
last night.
beautiful.
But Julie wants to get to know you guys better, so you and Mama come on over for breakfast. Well, come over anyway.
Come over.
All right. Done.
Good. Shall I set an extra place for them?
No, they had breakfast long time ago. Farm life starts very, very early. You know, when spring planting starts, I'll be working from sun up to dark.
Get out of here.
Would I lie to you?
I'm gonna have to quit my job. I'm never gonna see you.
Well, my hope is that before long, you won't have to work at all.
Oh, Caleb, I like working.
Oh.
I enjoy my job at the Mona Lisa. And I'd also like to try and get some more modeling jobs, too.
I think you should model. I'm proud of how beautiful you are.
You are?
I am.
Oh, you're sweet.
Well, I don't think...
Andy never liked me modeling. That's probably one of the reasons why we broke up.
Well, I wouldn't change you a bit. I like you just the way you are.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Not too early to come calling, is it?
Oh, hi. Good morning.
What did you do, sprint over here?
Excuse me.
We called from a car phone right out in the yard.
Yeah.
Cal, would you look at my handsome, grown-up married son?
That's me. Well, listen, I want to thank y'all for that wonderful serenade last night.
Hey, I thought it sounded pretty good considering we had nothing to play but pots and pans.
Well,
Oh, sweetheart, you look so happy.
oh, Mom, I am. That Julie, she changed my life. She really has.
Listen to me.
Whoa, how'd you do that?
Oh, it's programmed to respond to my voice. So could you get this woman out of here and get her a cup of coffee? Katie's got a cold and she kept her up all night.
I'm sorry if we kept you up.
There's no problem. I'm sorry I couldn't spell you one.
Why don't I make a pot of coffee, okay?
Okay. Let's see the Meyerhoff experiment results.
How are you doing?
Well, didn't you read the article that Duncan wrote for Inside Oakdale? I'm a great human being and an inspiration to be around.
Casey.
I'm all right. I'm just worried about Lila. You know, she's running 2 jobs and the baby, and my parents are coming, and she's running herself ragged, you know? I got a lot of work to do, Margot.
Oh, okay.
Thanks.
Well, you know, it's really great how self-sufficient he is on that computer, huh?
Oh, it really gives him a sense of purpose, you know? And I just know that there's going to be a lessening of paralysis, and soon.
Well, Mama, didn't the doctors back east say that the paralysis was permanent?
Well, they also said there's a great chance of remission. Miracles can happen. And I just know that he's going to get better. Look, don't tell Casey this, but I had this dream last night. And I dreamt that he had enough feeling in his arms that he was able to hold Kate. And it was just so real, you know? It felt like an omen.
All right, well, if you do hear from her, will you please have her call me? It's very important. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Any news?
No, that was Franco Visconti. I thought maybe Barbara would have gotten in touch with him, but she hasn't. Why aren't you at work?
They gave me the rest of the day off. There wasn't enough work for a whole crew, so he bumped me. Thought I'd come over and maybe I could help you find Mom.
Well, I'm doing everything I can. I've got to check out with the airlines, with the car rental agencies, with customs. You know, your mother withdrew a lot of money before she went, so I'm checking her credit cards, too. Boy, it would be a good break if she was using one of those, tell ya.
Good. Listen, Hal, I'm still thinking about running BRO while Mom's away. I'm gonna stop by and see Dick Wolf at the loft later.
Well, Paul, I think you should be concentrating on your own life now, but hey, it's your decision, you know.
Hi.
Emily, hi.
Hi, Emily.
Any news about Barbara?
No, nothing.
Did you find out who sent that letter, Hal?
Well, I talked to Lucinda about it. She swears up and down it wasn't her. You know her.
Yeah, well...
She says that she promised John that she wasn't going to use the information against Barbara because they're having some sort of reconciliation, so it's the last thing in the world she'd do, but...
As long as you know that I didn't send it, and as long as Paul knows that.
I know that, Emily.
I never thought for a minute that you did it.
Thanks.
Hello.
Today's a big day for me.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm moving to the carriage house.
Well, why didn't you tell me that? Could you use a hand?
You better think before you ask me that.
Oh, I don't mind. I've got the rest of the day off. I gotta stop by and see Andy this afternoon, but this morning is free.
What's going on with Andy?
Kim and John found him. They're driving back from Chicago today, but I don't think he's gonna handle the news about Julie too well.
Why, did she get a modeling job in L.A.?
No. Julie came back, married to Caleb Snyder.
Common Ground, coming Sunday, March 25th.
Where's the dishwasher?
Dishwasher? Oh, I'm afraid we don't have one, Julie. We do them the old-fashioned way around here.
I've been trying to buy Emma a dishwasher for donkey's years, but she won't let me.
Oh, Cal Strickland, I don't need a dishwasher. Besides, I'd be afraid to trust my mama's good china in it.
I love your china. It's beautiful. My mom had the ugliest plates I'd ever seen in my life. They were the cheap stuff from the 5 and dime.
Well, I don't know how expensive the Snyder china was when we first bought it, but I tell you, we've been in the family for a very long time. We like to save things and sort of pass them down to our children. I hope you and Caleb will do the same thing someday.
Mama, give us a little time. Huh? Here. These are yours. I think they'll fit. We're going ice skating.
Oh, baby, I'd love to, but I've got to go back into town and talk to Lisa about my schedule. Plus, I've got to get the rest of the stuff out of my penthouse.
Okay, well, I'll drive you in.
Oh, no, that's all right. I'm sure you've got a lot of stuff to do at the farms today.
Well, don't worry about my farm today. I mean, this is your honeymoon. You ought to spend it together.
Cal.
You know,
Cal, could you help me open this?
Sure. You need that right now?
No, I don't. Now, you just keep your 2 cents out of their stuff. Just let them work things out themselves.
Well, now, I can't help it if I'm an incurable romantic. You know, it isn't easy being around you with all this romance in the air.
No, I have your number. You just like things to be a challenge. If I ever accept your proposal, you would just run so fast.
Yeah? Why don't you try me?
Okay, now, Mr. Strickland, now that you've given my son the day off, you're gonna have to help me in the barn.
Okay. No rest for the wicked. The good don't need it. She can put me to work.
Mama, would you quit picking on Cal, please?
Yeah, you won't quit picking
She's
on me.
picking on you. I saw that. Okay, let me drive you into town.
No,
Come on.
Baby, I have to talk to Lisa alone.
Oh.
Plus, I have a few things that I don't want you to know about.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, like it's a surprise.
Oh,
So the
yeah?
sooner I go, the sooner I'll get back.
All right, you win.
Thank you very much.
You got it.
I'll just get my coat.
Hello? Hey, Lisa. Yeah, she's right here. She's just on her way in to see you.
You want some more coffee?
Please.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right. That's all. Oh, no, wait. Let me do it, okay? It's all right.
I'm such an idiot.
No, it's all right. You know, you're gonna be shaky. You're going through a withdrawal.
Oh, I'm sorry. I keep you up half the night, and then I ruin your clothes.
You didn't ruin my clothes. Wear a long white coat, nobody will notice. Well, we better get to work.
I don't think I'm gonna go.
Look, Susan, as you've very often said to Kim about Andy, it's not good to be alone when you're going through withdrawal. You know, when you're alone, the pills may seem like the solution instead of the problem.
Oh, you're right about that. Hello?
Susan, it's Kim again.
Oh, Kim. How's it going with Andy?
Well, he's better. We got a hold of the man from AA, and he's talking to Andy right now. I can't tell you how grateful I am for all of your help.
I'm really glad to help.
Is Bob still there?
Yes, he's been waiting for you to call.
Thanks. Hi.
Hi, honey. I'm sorry I couldn't talk to you earlier, but Andy was in such bad shape.
I understand. Is he any better?
Well, things are a little better. Andy's in his room now talking to the man from AA. Listen, sweetie, I'm beginning to doubt that I'm going to get home in time for a 1 o'clock taping of the show. So would you be willing to call Tonio and see if he'd be interested in taping tomorrow? It'd be kind of tight, but there still would be time for an edit.
Well, sure, I'll call him. When will you be home?
Oh, golly, I'm not sure, but I'll certainly call you when I do know. Okay? I love you. Bye-bye, honey. Listen, do you want to call Lucinda?
Well, why would I want to call her? I have enough problems of my own. You know, every time I think that she's the one that brought Julie to Oakdale, you know, I'd like to break her legs or something like that.
It's in the kitchen. In the bathroom. Crystal Air works beautifully.
Okay, Mitchelson data.
Good morning. Or should I say good afternoon?
Well, I'm glad to see you. I was getting worried.
We gotta talk.
Uh-oh.
You were right about me. I've been addicted to the diazepam and codeine that I was taking for my back. I'm off the pills as of yesterday, thanks to Bob Hughes. And I saw a doctor whose specialty is addiction. But Bob said I should tell you about it because I'm gonna need all the help I can get.
Well, if there's anything I can do to help, just say so.
Well, I'm gonna try to act like a normal person, but I'm not feeling too good. I don't think I'm gonna make it through the day.
Well, I remember what you did to get me this job, so if I can return the favor, just give me the word.
Hi, guys.
Hey there.
Hey, Casey.
I wanted to tell you. Paula's gonna take me over to the apartment, get all my stuff, and then I'm gonna move into the carriage house.
Okay.
Hi.
Hey, Bob, any news on Andy yet?
Yeah, Kim called. They're gonna bring him back later today.
Great.
Anybody want any coffee?
No, thanks.
No, thanks.
I'm gonna have some.
How you doing, Casey?
Good, how you doing?
How's everything?
You look really tired. Why doesn't John give you some time off? It's the least he could do after all he's put you through.
Darling, anything I've been through, I have brought on myself.
Oh, I see. You pushed yourself into the lighter, not Lucinda. Why don't you just tell John about it?
No, I don't want to tell John about it, but I told Bob.
Well, that's even better. At least
Hey,
if he...
listen, I think we better take off. What do you say?
Okay. You want to have dinner with me at the carriage house tonight?
Oh, honey, I'm sorry I can't. I've got an appointment.
Oh, all right. Call me later. Thanks for putting up with me for so long.
Oh, I love you. Anytime, I'll miss you. Okay.
I'll talk to you later.
See you guys later.
Bye, Bob.
See you.
Bye, Casey.
How you doing?
Bye.
Okay.
Don't forget, I'm just a phone call away.
Thanks.
Dr. Stewart.
Oh, hang on just a second. Bob, it's Kim.
Oh. Thank you. Hi, where are you?
I am okay. We're on our way home. We just stopped for some gas. Were you able to get in touch with Tonio?
Yes, he said he would check with the studio and get back to you. He didn't seem too happy about taping tomorrow. Something about editing time.
Well, listen, I think we'll easily be home by 2 o'clock, and I could be in the studio and ready to tape by 3 if he'd rather do it today.
Okay, I'll tell him that.
Okay, sweetie, thanks very much. I'm sorry for all the confusion. See you soon.
Okay, goodbye.
Sorry.
Hal, any news about Barbara?
No, Bob, listen, I was wondering if you could tell me how to get in touch with her brother, Rick.
Rick? Oh, Rick Ryan is the last person she'd go to see. They haven't spoken in years.
Well, Marco says that he is on an island that has no extradition treaty with the United States. Now, this may be the perfect place for her to go if she really wants to disappear.
I don't know that he's still down there, but I do have his address.
I'd appreciate it. Another thing, Bob, I spoke with Dr. Samuels, and she couldn't tell me why Barbara came to see her before she left. Is there any way that you can help me?
It's a matter of confidentiality.
Right.
Come on, I'll give you that address if you want it.
Thanks.
See you at the station.
Yeah. How could Barbara just up and leave a great guy like Hal?
Oh, I'm afraid they just got their signals crossed. They'd do anything to get her back.
I want to go down to the cafeteria. Anybody want anything?
No, thanks. I gotta follow you out, though.
Oh, okay.
All right. We'll be right back.
So where are they going?
The men's room.
Oh. Well, Casey can't manage on his own, you know.
When Duke's here, he usually helps him, but when he's not,
You never talk about it. It must be so hard, and you never talk about it. All the care Casey needs at home.
I'm a nurse. It's not that hard.
He's your husband, Mom. It's gotta be hard.
Yeah, I've got my bad days. Sometimes I think it's just so unfair. I want to just scream, you know?
Do you tell Casey how you're feeling?
No. He's got enough to deal with.
Yeah, but what about what you're dealing with, what you're feeling? I mean, you're taking care of Casey, you're taking care of Kate, you're taking care of your home, you're singing at night, you're working at the hospital during the day. You must be exhausted.
I am. Most of the time I am. But I can't lay that on him. It'll make him feel guilty.
Mama, you gotta quit putting up a brave front. It's dishonest.
Look, Margot, you don't understand. I can't add to his worries right now. We'll just get in the way of his recovery.
What recovery? You know what the doctor said. The paralysis is permanent.
I'm not going to accept that.
I know you're not going to accept it, but I think it's time you do. I think you're building up a lot of false hope here.
When did you become such an authority on GBS? Now, like I told you earlier, there's always a chance of remission.
Yeah, in miracles, Mama, miracles just don't happen anymore. Why don't you accept what Casey is trying so hard to accept? He is probably never going to get any better, and you're both going to have to deal with that. I'm sorry, Mom, but that's the way it is. Why don't you let it out? Why don't you start letting it out with Casey?
I had to get some money. Try this.
Oh, Julie. Oh, wow.
Do you like it?
I love it.
Read the inscription.
C.S. Love Always, J.W.S. Thanks.
Give your hand.
Now, I got a little surprise for you. Come on. Yep. Sit right down on Papa. Here you go.
Caleb.
Open it.
Oh my God. It's beautiful.
Here.
It's absolutely perfect.
I think. Well, I had to find something that was as beautiful and as perfect as you are. Come here.
Hey, did you get those printouts you requested?
I got the ones from the car rental agency. Nothing under Barbara Ryan or Barbara Munson. Thank you. Saved me from this. You know, it kills me to think of Barbara out there thinking I've given up on our marriage. If only I could just talk to her.
Hey, guys.
Paul.
Anything new?
No, I tried to call Rick Ryan, but there's no answer. I'll try him later.
All right, well, listen, I'm gonna head over to Andy, see if he's back yet. Give me a call over there if you hear anything.
Okay.
You want to tell Andy if he'd like to see his sister, she'd like to see him?
I'll do that.
Munson. Are you sure? Thank you. Passenger named B. Ryan took a flight from O'Hare to New York City night before last.
How's it going?
I never felt worse in my whole life. But I hear it's a good sign.
Atta girl. You know, I remember when I first got sick. Boy, was I tempted to break into the prescription drugs.
Why didn't you?
I don't know. I guess this Guillain Barre's done such a number on me that, well, it hasn't messed with my brain, and I figure if I start doing drugs, it'd mess with that, too.
Drugs have messed with my brain.
How you doing?
She's a trooper.
Oh, that I know. Thought I'd buy you a healthy lunch.
I had some soup.
How about a sandwich?
Would it help if I said I'm not hungry?
Not at all.
Good, let's go.
Good.
Want anything?
Nope. Have fun.
Yeah.
Okay, Morgan data.
Casey?
Hi, baby. You want to have some lunch?
No, I just want to talk.
Talk? Ooh, what about?
Me? Just always trying to be superwoman. You know, trying to take care of you and the baby and work and everything else, and always smiling all the time. It just... Maybe it's time to stop pretending. Just let you know how I really feel.
Stay tuned for Guiding Light, next on most of these CBS stations. Furs by Christie Brothers.